Ariohmchannel welcomes you for this spectacular video. You are witnessing a full coverage of Tippu Sultan Summer Palace present in Bangalore because everyone has shown the video front and back. I am showing you the video of both left and right covering the palace for the maximum side. This beautiful palace is present in Bangalore near KR Metro, and once it was present inside the Bangalore fort. Tippu Sultan headquarters was in Mysore Srirangapatna, and due to the cool climate prevailed here in summer, he chose this area to be his summer palace. We can look at the magnificent building. On top, what you have seen is written in Persia, Jannati Ishq, which means more beautiful than heaven. You can see the beautiful pillars. These twin pillars are his unique identity. All these pillars are made of teak wood. These teak wood are made up of a single tree. It was immersed nearly 1 year in Kaveri water for seasoning. The seasoning process increased its lifetime and strength. All these were painted in beautiful red color. Nowadays it has been worn out and other artificial chemicals are being used for coloring. Total 70% of this palace is constructed by wood. It has most beautiful intricate sculptures I can see on the top of the pillars and also on the bottom of pillars. It has several arches, is very beautifully depicted. So what you have seen as this here has mostly embossed with gold, and most of it were taken away by the British. The pillar you see are nearly 160 pillars here. So this is the center part of the palace where you can see certain detailed paintings of Tippu Sultan and their history. And to the right of it kept the two rockets of the Tippu Sultan. You know very well Tippu Sultan was a pioneer in rocket warfare, where he used long swords for direction of rockets. Once it fire, it goes more than 2 kilometers to the enemy range, and when the rocket gunpowder is nearly finished, it tumbles down, so no one can predict how it falls, so it becomes a very lethal weapon against the enemies. And he also uses bombing techniques in his rockets also, so he was very pioneer in that. So you can see that in this section. And also one of the famous model of Tippu tiger is also present, where you can see a tiger which is devouring a British person. So if you rotate a handle, it will make a sound such that the British person is making sound due to the pain inflicted by the tiger. All of the painting you can see are mostly red in color, and what you are seeing brown color were the left outs of the gold which has been taken out. So all these colors are made of natural dyes, made of vegetable oils and etc. Now I am showing you the right side of the building, which shows how much area is covered by actually wood. These structures were supported by great wooden pillars. You can see how the arm extends out and it can hold the entire weight of this palace. This palace is symmetrical both left and right and front and back. In front side, the king used to sit on center and used to meet the people called as darbar. Now we are witnessing the back side. You can see a small pool there for ladies who can have fun here. And the center part is covered by curtains, so no one can see the queens and ladies in the back side. While whatever the kings made the judgment, these queens can hear from the back side. So this is the structure of the grand palace. So we are seeing from the back side, and we moving through it through the center portion, and we are going to see the front side. So this is the balcony where the king used to sit on that. In the portion of the middle of the building, there were several mirrors were there. So in mirror, the king used to dress up. So the king used to have some dress in normal days, and on Friday where the darbar is held and the judgment is given, he used to wear different kind of dress. Tippu Sultan brought the silk culture to the Bangalore, and hence the silk city is named after his hard work. So sericulture was improved by Tippu Sultan. So there's a big lawn in front of this palace, and you can see the arches, how nicely it is there. This is the front view. In 1781, Hyder Ali started this building, and after 10 years, Tipu Sultan finished it. I am showing the photograph of the left side of the building. There is no woodwork here, but a simple structure. This place is used to keep the lamps. Tipu Sultan has many children, and for the children who are playing, they should not touch the lamps. So there was lamps written on the above rectangle also. There were two lamps. So these are the so the lamp was placed in higher places, so children were not able to touch them. So while we entered this palace, it is authenticated by Aadhaar card online with 20 rupees per person as a fee. 4th May 1977, when he was 49-year-old, ruled for over 16 years, Tipu Sultan died in the battle where he was shot down by a soldier. So there was a tunnel which was discovered by Archaeological Survey of India, nearly 100 meters. It was running from this palace to Srirangapatna all the way to Mysore. So a 100 kilometers tunnel is also present here. The meeting of public and giving a judgment was carried out on Fridays. The Wadayars were the actual ruler of Mysore. When they appointed Hyder Ali as a commander, then he himself declared himself as the king. So after Hyder Ali demise, Tipu Sultan came into the throne, for which he had ruled over Mysore, and they fought for war against the British. It was known as the famous Anglo-Mysore War. The first and second Mysore War was fought in Tamil Nadu, where the Tipu Sultan had won. But the third and fourth Mysore War was not so lucky for him, and he has to surrender, for which a treaty has been done. So the British demanded half of the land and so much money as a tax, so which Tipu Sultan was not able to pay the tax. So what he did, he gave his two sons to them, and he will take them back after he paid the tax. Those children and their generation was made in Calcutta, because Calcutta was capital of the British East India Company at that time, and Shimla was the summer capital. So this is Tipu Sultan summer capital. So in a country like India, there were some rulers who have two capitals. So to beat the heat, they used to have a normal capital and a summer capital. So I request all of you to visit this grandeur place in Bangalore city, now present very near to the metro, and to witness a great dynasty like Tipu Sultan, how he ruled and how he fought British. And the British was really impressed by the royalty of both Tipu Sultan and his sons. Even though he captured and kept their generations in Calcutta, they were really amazed by his bravery. In the balcony, Tipu Sultan's mother was given permission to sit and witness the meeting in the Darbar Hall. I thank you all for watching this video. Meet you soon.